Hi, and thanks for watching another instructional video for CSCI 1300. In this video, we will talk about how to read lines from a file and print the information in your terminal. So say we want to go through movies.txt, which is a text file of movie names, and we want to print the names one after the other as they are seen here in the file. So basically we want to reprint the information from the file as we come across it in the text file. So in order to do this, we've got a string for the name of the file. We have an input file stream called infile. We're going to open the file using the .open on the variable containing the movie name, the movie.txt file name. We're then going to check if the file is open. And if it is, then we're going to do something with it. So in here, we're going to traverse the text file. So here we're going through the txt file. And in order to do that, we should probably use some kind of a loop. And we could do this individually. So say I wanted to use a single statement here to grab a line. What I could do is I could actually, before I use this, I should declare a variable. So let's wait to do that. I'll have to use a variable called line. So we're going to use an additional helper variable that's a string to store the line that we're looking at temporarily. So say I wanted to grab a line, what I could do is I could use a get line, and we will pass in the name of the place where it is coming from. And in this case, instead of cin, we're going to be using infile. So we're using the file stream. And here we're going to be using the line variable to catch what we get back. So say we want to print the first 3 lines of information. So say we do this, then we print the line, and then let's go ahead and just kind of redo this a couple of times. So we do this, and then we could do it again, and then we could do it again. So we're basically saying here that it's going to grab line 1, this grabs line 2, and so forth. And we're going to print that line after we get it. So let's go ahead and run our code and look at what we get. So we can see here that we are getting, just add an inline here to make it a little bit clearer, but we are printing the first 3 lines from the file. And this is great because this is exactly what we wanted, right? We wanted the first 3 lines of information here, and we got that from the file and stored it into line and then printed it. We could consequently change this to a loop if we wanted to. So say we wanted to traverse all of the entries and print them, we could use a while loop, because with a while loop, this is perfectly suited to reading files because we don't know the total size of the file. We don't know where the last entry is. So what we can use is we can use the file stream operator, and we can use that here in the while loop in a couple of ways. The most convenient way to traverse will be to actually pass in the getLine command. And instead of cin, we're going to use infile, which is our file stream variable, and we'll pass into line. So we're using the infile variable as the incoming location of information, and whatever is on a particular line of information, we're going to store it into a variable called line to represent that. And then after we do that, we can go through and print the information of the entire file, one line at a time. You can see here that we're printing everything from the file all the way down to the last entry on the last line. So this will allow us to print the entire contents of a file. That's all for now on reading files with a loop or with individual statements. Thanks for watching and happy coding.